Before we dive in, a quick disclaimer. This video is a general review, looking at this car's customization and performance. Any personal thoughts I share are subjective in nature, and remember, your experience with the car will likely be different from mine. This review is not a tier list, nor is it a guide on what is meta. The main goal is to objectively show you the car's features so that you can decide for yourself if it is worth pulling for. Overall, don't roll because it is meta. Roll because you like the car or what you learn here about how it behaves. The decision is yours to make, not anyone else's to dictate to you. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy the video. Have you ever driven something that feels too good to be real? Free to pull for in one server and force paywalled in this one, making you mauled like heck? Have you ever wondered what happens when Alfa Romeo decides to make a proper sports sedan that can take on Germany's best and still smile while doing it? Then let me tell you why you should, or should have paid, for the 2017 Alfa Romeo Guilia Quadrifoglio. Welcome to Why You Should, where you drive a car with a pog face, but in Italian. Do know that whatever I say about the car doesn't reflect on its overall performance in its entirety with regards to performance in comparison to other vehicles in the game. If you're here because you always have a hard time saying or spelling out this car's submodel, so you just say Guilia, smash that like button, share this with your fellow RM drivers, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a poll-worthy pick. The 2017 Alfa Romeo Guilia Quadrifoglio represents the rebirth of Italy's performance spirit. A car that fuses passion with needle-threading accuracy. Underneath its sculpted body lies a Ferrari-derived 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6, pushing 503 horsepower through the rear wheels, giving this 1.5-ton sedan the grace of a dancer and the sharpness of a track weapon. It is the pride of the Quadrifoglio badge, and one of the few four-door legends in sports class that proves that Alfa Romeo still knows how to make hearts race. The Guilia Quadrifoglio blends balance with aggression. It is an intuitive car, responsive, communicative, and rewarding when driven smoothly. The car in the SCA version is available via the Season 6 Legendary Car Pack, which pairs it with the Master Pass Car of the Season and the Premium Master Pass. It is a one-choice pick between this or the 964911 when the Guilia debuted. But if you're short-handed on sports class machines, the Guilia is a good pick, if you're ready to shell out under $25. When it comes to customization, while the Guilia lacks visually, it offers a touch of personalization with paintable mirrors, hood, roofs, windows, and headlights. There is no body kit or aero upgrades, yet, as Alfa Romeo designed it right from the start, and it shows. Give it some time and we would receive the wide-body touring car kit, which was also used in the Evangelion update back in the JP server. The Alfa Romeo Guilia Quadrifoglio features a low-tier super launch, strong acceleration up to 210 km/h, and excellent corner entry behavior. It has predictable oversteer that allows for clean, elongated slides. Predictable drift angle increases during upshifts through gears 2 and 3 make for a rhythmic driving feel. The Guilia Quadrifoglio, however, noticeably suffers with understeer under braking and slight mid-corner understeer when drifting. It can twitch slightly during launch depending on the tune, and Gear 2 stability remains a mild weakness in tight cornering situations, coupled with affinity towards larger drift angles. The recommended tuning setup to be safe for the Guilia Quadrifoglio is 23232. A well-rounded tune that dramatically boosts top speed while improving low-angle drift response and stability with no compromise in acceleration. It slightly lowers the handling stat, however, but in return, reduces wide drift understeer and makes the Guilia more manageable and rewarding through corner transitions. When driving the Alfa Romeo Guilia Quadrifoglio, take note of the following. Avoid braking while turning to prevent understeer. For long sweeping corners, extend your drift with light taps on the steering rather than holding it down. The Guia's drift angle naturally increases over time, so precise tap counter steering helps maintain rhythm and speed. Focus on smooth transitions and time your shifts between gears 2 and 3 to maximize drift stability. The Alfa Romeo Guilia Quadrifoglio isn't just another sports sedan. It's Italy's declaration that soul still matters in performance and driving. It rewards finesse over brute force, rhythm over reaction. When mastered, it glides through corners with an elegance few cars can match in the sports class. It's not the most forgiving machine, but when it clicks, you will understand why Alfa calls it a quadrifoglio, a rare four-leaf clover of speed, balance, and passion. But that's just my take. What car do you want to see me break down next? And if you bought the Alfa Guilia, drop your experience in the comments. Help out the ones still on the fence or kicking themselves for skipping it. While you're here, hit like if this helped, share it with your crew, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. This is Miyogi saying see you guys on the next row.